I saw a lot of people upset at you.
Some people were upset about. We talked about.
I saw a lot of people upset about you because I think I don't know. I gotta first figure out what you believe in. As far as I believe the Afrocentric,
Olmecs,
Olmecs being I think African American and all that stuff. So go through the history of what you believe.
No. I will say I want to give a shout out and R.I.P. to one of the great teachers that I had, which was Native American activist Russell Means. I have a deep respect, and I want to say rest in peace and big shout out to his son Natani Means. This is one of the people that put me under the wing and said, hey, man, I want to educate you to this. Or, hey, do you realize that Ivan Van Sertima wasn't really a doctor? He didn't have a doctorate in anthropology or in any of these things. This was a person who decided to take a bunch of facts that were not related and then put them together. So just to clarify where we are right now with this, I want to say something before I talk about this.
Ivan Sertima.
No. I got you. I already covered the base.
Okay, good.
The Olmecs are indigenous, but I want to say, so where's the camera? The Olmecs are indigenous, but I want to talk to the community that was angry at me specifically. Do any of you know what a Jaredite is? Nope. The Jaredite is what the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints calls the Olmecs. And they believe that the tribes of Israel, which were white, showed up here to the Americas in 2 BC, right? They believe that Jesus came here in 1200 AD. Wait. The Mormons, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
The Mormons are different.
Right. So what I have to say is this. They believe that two groups of people formed, right? Lamanites and the Nephites. They believe that our people are the Lamanites, and because we were evil and betrayed God, they painted us brown and copper-skinned. How much money did the gross national product of all of these black organizations make, right? Not even over $1 million. They make less than BLM stole from people. How much did the LDS, how much did the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, who rewrote the history of Jaredites and Olmecs, how much did they make? In February of 2021, they reported they were worth over $100 billion. So when you guys come at me, it's not that I think you're racist because you don't want no smoke with white people and you want all the smoke with black people. No, you're more like a racist lifeguard. Right? You are supposed to take care of the pool. On this side of the pool, you got black kids that are jumping in the pool, splashing around, running around, doing things they shouldn't do. But on this side of the pool, you got white people sniffing coke, fucking in the pool, doing all kinds of extra shit, and they got a big budget. And you scared as death to these people because I haven't seen one post about a Jaredite on most of y'all pages. So y'all got all the smoke for the little homies, right? You got all the smoke for the people that are easy to fight, but you don't got no smoke for motherfuckers that got way more money than you, right? I was taught when I was a kid that if you fight someone your size and you win, it's expected. But if you knock a motherfucker out twice your size, it's respected. That's the difference. I don't consider this a step up. I consider this a step 2. I consider this an opportunity to come tell you to your face that if you don't have a Jaredite on your page, then you've been fighting with poor black people your whole life because you scared to fight with rich white people. You scared to step up to the people that are literally rewriting history with a $100 billion budget, but you think the biggest threat to you is an anonymous profile with some bullshit on there? Don't fuck with me, homie. Yes, the Olmecs are indigenous. And yes, you're a sellout. And yes, you're a coward. And yes, please come see me and have a conversation with me. I don't mean come see me like come fight me because that's stupid. I'm saying come see me and have a conversation with me because I'm an open book, motherfucker. Because you don't need nothing but time, patience, and respect to have a conversation with me. I am not an asshole unless you rub me the wrong way. And I love my people, and I want us to understand and to come together. And I believe the only way that we will survive is by not killing each other. That's it. We just have to not kill each other. It's that simple, bro.
It's that simple, but it's so hard.
And we also have to realize, hermanos, raza, the RICO is coming for all of you. All of you. It's already come to New York, papi. It's swept up so many of my brothers. People who have nothing to do with this shit. People who got out the game years ago. You ain't never leaving. You in the books, homie. They coming for you. Like all other things, man, we have to evolve or we will become extinct. And I will say this, I took a great journey in that. And the people who taught me that with experience. So they said, well, wait a minute. What are these this other idea that the Olmecs were part of the Kush Empire that came here, they just put their arm around my shoulder with love. And they taught me something that will stick with me for the rest of my life, that you can teach anything to anybody with love and patience. But the only thing you're going to teach with hatred is hatred. You're going to teach people how to hate you back. That's it. So the individuals who came with me and educated me to these principles and said, no, these are the things. There was never any stone tools, metal tools, or anything left by. However, here's an interesting thing. If Eric the Red and the Viking her came here in the year 1000 and they were the least evolved civilization, we don't know what the real history of the world is. That's the one part that I'm very, very confused and concerned by. Because when we talk about the slave trade, I don't think that people really recognize the exact origins. They say, oh, it's Europeans. The first slave ship was called the good ship Jesus of Lubeck. While that may be true, you're talking about the 14 and 1500s. No, you have to go back to the 7th century AD when the Vikinger were the first people to start the transatlantic slave trade. They used to steal women because back in the day you could color your hair, but you couldn't color your eyes. So the Arab lords who ran a slave market in Cairo said, we will pay a woman's weight in silver for red hair and green or blue eyes. And these Vikinger used to go up to the coast of Scotland and Ireland. This is a true story. Look it up. And they used to come down. I love when people please disagree and figure it out for yourself. And they used to steal these women and take their boats down the coast, selling them in what they call the Cordovan Caliphate, which was what Spain was before it then broke off to the principalities of Granada and then reinvaded by the Reconquista. But before then, they would follow that course, take the Strait of Gibraltar, and then come by North Africa to the slave market where they sold these women. I think we have to have conversations about the real history of things. And I think that me coming to a much older Native American activist, someone who wasn't just learning this and felt the need to overcompensate by attacking people, taught me this with love and said, no, brother, I want to educate you about something that's even deeper and will build you a stronger bond with our people because you are Peruvian.
Let me jump in here real quick. I think the issue that a lot of Native Americans have, they feel like you're attacking them. They feel like when somebody's saying, and I know you didn't say it, but that's pretty much you're saying that the Olmecs were African American.
No, I just said they're not.
They're not.
I just said that. I just said they're indigenous.
Yeah, but some people say that. I don't know if that's.
I literally just.
But some people say black people are the indigenous. I just want to make sure. I want to get that clear. I want to make that clear.
Gil, let's get this clear now.
Get this clear.
How many more times do I need to say it?
One more time.
All right. For the people watching at home, the Olmecs are indigenous. The reality that we have to face is that if you have smoke for them and you have none for the Jaredites, then you, my brother, are a coward.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Papi, eres un cobarde. Do you want me to say it in another language too? I got a lot of them. I hope. Vous êtes un cochon.
There you go, boy.
I think the important thing is that I never feel pressed about these things because they've never happened in public. It's always been individuals that have. And not just that. I'm talking about in any scenario for people approaching me. Yes. It's never been in public. It's always been online. Right. But the beautiful thing is I've found more and more that if I'm willing to engage with people, and believe me, brother, I've been to almost every reservation that's in this country, most of them. I've been to a lot of them. I have never had somebody come up to me and be like, you hate us. Never, brother. Look at me, brother. Look at me in my eye. Never. Not with the Sioux, not with the Crow, not with the Narragansett, not with any of my brothers. Never. Because when they approach me, I shake their hand like this. And when they ask me any questions about it, I'll say what I learned. I'll say what I relearned. I'll say what I had a conversation with. And in that case, they realize, man, I've really been hating this dude for a whole reason that doesn't exist. So if you still don't like me after this show, do me a favor. Pick another reason not to like me. Tell me I'm too cocky. Tell me he's not as smart as he thinks he is. Right. But don't try to hit me with that because there's no Jaredite on your page. And now you're going to put a post up. You're going to put a post up about the Jaredites. You're going to put a post up about me talking about the Jaredites. And then you're going to try to clean up why the fuck it ain't on your page. Why ain't it on there? And it's because, again, either in the street, we assume malice. At home, we assume ignorance, right?
Yes.
When you're with your kids and they do something wrong, you don't assume that they did it to try and hurt you and fucking kill you. You assume that they did it out of ignorance.
Yes.
If somebody runs up on you on the street, it's not ignorant. It's malice.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to be real with you, Papi. When I talk to these individuals, I had somebody hit me up about just that fact and just that issue right before I came on your show. He actually has like 3,000 or 4,000 people that follow him, a block profile dude, hit me up and said, yo, I really would like to hear you talk about that specific subject. And I said, I absolutely will. And I also want to clarify about the Jaredites. And I hope people are Googling them right now and asking them why you have no smoke for $100 billion entity. Like, I get it. If you had a line of people and you had to pick one to fight, well, of course you want to pick the smallest one, even though the biggest one raped your family, right? But you don't want to fight them. You don't want to fight them. And we don't want to have a conversation about how the Mormon church actually got here. Oh, yeah. I know Mormons, and they may be the nicest people in the world, but they are, their origin is genocidal.